is she single or are you के छ तिम्रो status के छ if you don't mind
with grace and power, and I think women out there need to do that too. There is always someone God has made better for you. Okay, so they take out the worst men in your life for the best one to come in. And I think that changed my life upside down. That also brings to Miss Nepal, really, to be honest. And so I think seatbelt laune practice, it's very important. It's life and death situation. So I think I've gone through it, and I think you should really, really just follow that protocol. I heard that you settle down, that you
supported by
Ivana Manandhar is a Nepali entrepreneur, a businesswoman, social activist, and Miss Nepal World 2015.
Miss Nepal 2015, Miss World Nepal is Evanamanandhar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nepal World 2015, Ivana Manandhar.
She represented Nepal in Miss World 2015 beauty pageant held in Sanya, China. She completed her schooling from Shivatara School and her bachelor's degree in business administration from the United States. She has also received Dean's Excellence Award in Marketing and International Student of the Year Award as well. Today, we shall be in conversation with this beauty with brain and find out everything about her inside out.
I would like to welcome very beautiful Miss Nepal World 2015 Miss Ivana Manandhar. Welcome in.
Thank you, Asishma. So good to see you.
Good to see
Thank
you.
you for
How are
having
you?
me here. I'm great. How have you been?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for
so
asking.
Good to see you.
Same here.
After ages, feels like.
Yeah, been a while. कति भयो?
It's been a few years. I think we haven't met. Like
Yeah.
probably
Last
2018 was
met.
properly how we met.
Yeah. So Ivana, what's going on? What's new? What's happening in your life? I would like to know more.
I'm glad I'm traveling after a long time, first thing, and I'm meeting all the beautiful people, all the Nepalese here in Dallas, most importantly, you as well. So I think the most beautiful part is to make memories. So I'm making
That's
memories
true.
this year, traveling and with meeting my friends and family in America especially, and across different states. So I think, I think that's the beautiful part of the current journey at the moment. So besides traveling, family, and a lot of other things happening, errands happening all over my country. Besides that, I think being able to discover myself is something that I've been doing the last few years. Self-growth.
That's most important thing, right? Right.
Yeah.
So self-care,
Right.
self-love, you
Yeah.
know?
Self-assessment.
Right. So I heard that you visit United States for like surprise visit for your family, right?
Yeah.
So how's going?
So well, it's
How's
still
they reacting?
Well,
More
still
importantly,
the surprise hasn't completed. We're halfway there. So I've come after like 6-7 years. I
Okay.
used to come often. It's a surprise actually, especially because my maternal side of the family, my mama ghar is in America, is in
Wow.
Connecticut. So
that sounds so fancy.
yeah. So and my father's side of the family also all over in the East Coast. So this is the purpose of the visit, is for family and friends, and a lot of beloved close friends. Of course, friends like you. There are a lot of
you.
other friends. I'm here in Dallas, especially to meet my brother in Forney, and of course Subudhi. So
Oh.
she's here, and I think the major part of the surprise is to surprise my grandmother,
Okay.
my
Have you
maternal
met her?
side of the
Not yet.
family. No, my mom's mother.
So what- have you
she's
met her
suffering
this-
from dementia. So I think that the biggest surprise for her would be to like physically be up close with me. I mean, definitely that. So I think the mother through heart comes from generations. So I think it's my mother
Absolutely,
to
that's very
grandmother.
true.
So that is the actually token of love of the visit of my of the purpose of United States to actually meet my family and my maternal side,
That's
my
so
grandmother.
thoughtful.
Yeah,
That's so wonderful.
Yeah, that's why it's a hush hush still. It's a surprise still. So I hope by the time it's on air, the surprise will be over. So
how long you gonna be here?
I'll
Like,
be
what's
here
your plan?
like 2 months.
2 months.
But yeah, exactly.
Okay. So let's go back. You know, like let's go back where I should take you to your childhood or
Of course, why
Okay.
not?
So tell me something that people don't know. Since this is inside and out,
Okay.
I would like to know
Yeah.
more of those kind of things that people don't know yet about Ivana.
Okay, so
So-
let's start with US since we're in the chapter
Right.
of Inside Out of US. I hope there's going to be a Nepal chapter too. And
Chapter USA.
yeah. So since we're in Dallas in America, I'd like to recall memory of America itself. It's because it's very close to my heart. It's like my second home because, as I said, my family's here. I was here when I was 3 years old. 3 वर्ष हुँदाखेरि मेरो momसँग हात समात्दै airplane-मा. First time I ever flew, like it was like magical, you know, like aircraft. And then I don't know, I never had.
Do you
a jet
remember
lag.
that?
I do remember.
You
a
do?
little bit because
memory.
I came to visit my grandparents. अनि my mom र म अनि तर मलाई यति याद छ कि like मेरो momको हात समातेर यस्तो सानो हैन, and then I just like go along with my mom, very careful and cozy because my mom is with me. And then we traveled. We stayed here for like I think around less than 6 months. 6 months, yeah. So that was the first time. So I think that's something that really is very close to my heart. It's very intimate. It's something that brings a lot of butterflies in my stomach still, and then it's nostalgic because of the fact that I came to meet my grandparents. So
And that was like when you were 3.
yeah, I was 3 years old. It was 19 something, around 99.
Let's not go
Yeah,
there.
that's a long time ago. So that's why America is close to my heart. I've had like I still remember I used to love pumpkins, especially in the Halloween. I don't.
Did you came over there?
Yeah,
Like that
I did.
time of
Yeah,
the year?
I came around that
Okay.
because like 6 months, the summer, I covered
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
thing.
right.
So and then
October.
I still remember playing with pumpkins and trick or treats, and then you know a lot of things like because those were childhood times and I had cousins all over. So सानोतिनो चिजहरु भन्छ नि, like small things of happiness rather than the materialistic things is what I treasure in life. हैन, लाइफमा I think overall the monetary value छ, achievement, professional success छ, तर I think आफ्नो parents, आफ्नो family, intimate जुन आफ्नो area of the family सँग time spend गर्ने, that's the I think the happiness that you earn till your lifetime, and it's completely invaluable and priceless. So that's something that is intangible, and it's something that is more of a very physical, intimate memory that is more of a high degree in value. So त्यसको लागि चाहिँ I always chase in life. I think money is something that comes and goes, success, failure comes and goes, but family stays for you for life. That's engraved in your heart. So
Okay. So अब मिस नेपालको कुरा गरौँ हैन. I know that you were here हैन, studying and all. I heard हैन. Let's confirm हैन.
yeah, okay.
So Ivana चाहिँ मिस नेपालमा participate हुनको लागि नै
हजुर,
you decided to go or move back to Nepal. Is that correct?
you caught me on that one. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
That's true.
So what made you, or who inspired you, or what that thing triggered in your life that you decided to go back to Nepal and then of course like participating and then won the crown?
So I think your stories is so very simple terms of Asishma. It's it all began from college when I came here for college in
Okay.
2010, and I stayed here, graduated 14, now worked after that, and the OPT so during that phase. So I was working, and then after my graduation convocation, I was the only Nepali student in my university.
Oh.
Wilkes
Which
University
university?
was in Pennsylvania. I chose that university deliberately because there was no Nepalese there.
It's okay.
So मेरो बुवा wanted me to study also, and I think myself for self-growth, which the chapter I wanted to start with, it started back then. So अलिकति independent self-growth को लागि चाहिँ नेपाली नभएको university मा you'll learn more about lucrative chances मा थियो हैन. So I just chose, and then well, luckily I got scholarship as well. So and then Wilkes University, Pennsylvania is quite close to my heart. I'm not visiting this year because भ्याएन हैन. But त्यहाँ कलेजमा पढ्दाखेरि towards the end of my convocation म चाहिँ त्यस्तो Asian club community leadership programs out of the classroom settings मा धेरै काम गरेर हुन्थे के. So more into community development, social service clubs, and then leadership clubs. So all of that began with that. So I started with leadership and community development growth. I did my first Nepali New Year celebration पनि त्यहाँ सबै Asian international students
Even though there's no Nepali. Okay, gotcha.
And I actually basically started by actually giving a knowledge sharing, basically networking of how Nepal and Nepali community is here in America, and how we celebrate our cultural festivals and how we preserve it still being internationally settled in America, and how Nepali Newari community is very strong here. So that's how I started in college. And then in duels of events, well, just happened to meet in 2014 when I finished my convocation. I did get a few recognition awards, and then during that time it was all about stage and the presence of stage, and I loved stage. I loved even like basically facilitating, hosting programs in college, and I just loved stage. And my stage fright हुँदैन थियो, हैन?
And you're so like, I can tell that you're more like a people person.
Yeah, I'm a very people person, definitely.
I can tell.
I studied marketing, and I'm like, okay, that's something that's just, yeah, that's my forte. That's my cup of tea. Okay. So basically, I started with that. Marketing on my undergrad, and then that's how it started. So being people's person and being able to share our culture, Nepal ko barema, it just felt like, what better idea? Like out of the blue, like represent Nepal. After Nepal ko flag, antarashtriya arena ma kasari गर्ने त? What could be another better way and the better age and time at that moment? Because that time there was Miss Nepal age restriction. So back then it was like, I think around less than 24. So I was like, I think that was a long time ago. Now the age restriction is increased.
Right.
So basically it started with stage presence, representing Nepal internationally. And I think the purpose of actually representing a Nepali international student in an international arena would be something that I wanted to grow with. And then I was, because I was, in a way, to be very honest, my mom had actually self-groomed me from a very young age into etiquette and styling and fashion.
We're going to show her mom's name, photo too.
That'd be lovely. She'd love that. My mom's name is Ira.
Yeah.
It's also Ivana, so obviously मेरो भाइ र ड्याडको चाहिँ गोपाल र गौरव so it's EG, mix. So mommy चाहिँ नि interior designing पनि घरको आफ्नो as just self practice भनौँ, nothing to learn with. She loves that. So उहाँले त्यो grooming, styling, fashion धेरै बच्चादेखि नै एउटा निखारेर सिकाइराख्नु भएर पनि त्यसमा अलिकति more interest पनि गएर. So credit goes to mom first. As I remember, I put the crown on my mom and my grandma first as soon as I won. So I still remember that. I think nostalgic हुन्छ त्यो moment पनि. So started with my mom भन्नु पर्दाखेरि हैन. So she actually did give me a lot of grooming and all of that. So मलाई knowledge चाहिँ थियो के. I was a person since school हैन एकदमै के भन्ने like disciplined but also very rebellious child. Right. मलाई कसैले के attack गर्न आएन, I'll make sure that I'm always prepared.
You stand for yourself.
So something
it's
like that.
Yeah,
I think children need to learn that. I think now day and age competitive and a little bit vulnerable situation हुन जान्छ अहिलेको day and age.
अहिले त school educate पनि गरिरहेछ that like in that topic हैन. Yeah. So okay.
अनि त्यहाँ सुरु भयो हैन, and then long thing short, I just said okay, stage. So after these awards on leadership, international student, and then providing community development building of international students in my university, I thought, okay, why not in Nepal? So what can I do with stage and my mic and my presence of knowing people's person, all of this? So I said, Miss Nepal, this is it. Like, whether I win or not, it doesn't matter. Let me just go and try it. Like, better late than never, and I even thought, like, it's time now or it's never, because it was the last age for me to participate. And I said, okay, I'm packing my bags. It was in February. I still remember 2015 March. My Miss Nepal auditions too. I know. I was
February, March,
so prepping like and even at a job.
What your parents say? Their
My
reaction.
mom was very supportive. My dad, he was like, okay, in a dilemma. Like, why would you leave your career or work studies here and then go back and start it all over again? It'll be difficult for you. And if my dad was like, if you don't win also, it's fine, but you'll have to come back and do everything by yourself. So it was like a very open risk situation that if I win or not win, I'd still come back. So there was a backup plan. So Sakai, Padai Pani, Sakaira, OPT, 5-6 months, Adimai, I was in between. And then I told my boss, then I'm going to go. He was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's not possible, you know, like, you're not going to come back. Then I was like, I know I'm not going to get the job, but it's fine. I'm a spirited person. I'll do this. I think take the leap of faith right now or regret it for the rest of your life.
True.
So I didn't want to regret for the rest of your life. So I think any youngsters out there, if you're watching this, obviously I think life ma Miss Nepal matra haina, a musician, a doctor, engineer, so many things in professional career. Do it when you can. Do it when you have the faith. Yeah.
Follow your heart.
Yeah, follow your heart and take the risk now because
Yeah.
it's not going to wait. Time's not going to wait.
Yeah.
And this was I just said, okay, it's to Miss Nepal here. I was not like, oh, my childhood dream is to become a Miss Nepal. It's always been like, I did wanted modeling, but businesswoman
like click भएको Miss Nepal. Do you remember anyone? Because like if you ask me, the crown ceremony that I remember was for like Miss Nepal Charana.
Okay.
I'm like, I was too young. I really wanted to go. Why
didn't you go?
Well,
you should have.
I didn't actually. Maybe I didn't follow the heart. But like, so Charna Bajachare Miss Nepal huँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई याद छ के. So you know that thing.
First Miss Nepal मैले हेरेको चाहिँ Payal Didi को 2004 मा. So if you're watching Payal Didi, I watched you first, and then so I think उहाँको टाइममा हेरेको थिएँ, and I just loved her aura. Okay? Basically her aura and her stage presence in the Miss Nepal. I think though I remember after that there are a lot of Miss Nepals that I could relate with terms of different characters because every Miss Nepal is unique with persona and talent and their appearance and of course their backgrounds as well. And so everyone's unique. Everyone has the equal.
तर पायल साकेले चाहिँ क्लिक
Payal Didi चाहिँ क्लिक भएको थियो मलाई त्यति बेला हैन.
मलाई एकदम मन पर्छ.
Payal Didi, she's I haven't really met her in person because every time I tried to meet her 2 times, I think I was doing my MBA and I got a little busy and all that. So long thing short, Miss Nepal जानुको कारण चाहिँ स्टेजमा नेपाललाई कसरी चाहिँ चिनाउने after my education थियो, and then that clicked. I was like, I love dancing, I love singing, I love speaking. It's like Miss Nepal.
Okay, you said you love singing, so हामी Ivanaको गीत सुन्छौँ.
एउटा गीत, but towards the end.
Towards the end, sure. Okay.
Do you want to do it now?
So please remind me. Okay, please remind me. Like, okay, you have to sing at the very end. Okay.
So that's why it went from education to stage, and then from stage to Miss Nepal and Miss World.
Okay. When I was here, हैन म पनि यहाँ बसेर नेपालमा केही गर्छु भनेर गएँ. So you did the same thing.
तपाईँ पनि पढ्नु भएको थियो नि त.
हजुर. So कस्तो हुन्छ भने जब when we say अब हामीले भन्छौँ नि नेपालमा प्यारेन्ट्सहरुलाई I want to come back भन्दाखेरि हैन कति कुराहरु अब उहाँहरुले जे भने पनि फेरि आफै भित्र पनि एउटा कस्तो फाइट भइरा हुन्छ नि. I should go, should not go, के हुन्छ कस्तो हुन्छ because अहिले त अलिकति भए पनि बेटर भइराछ जस्तो लाग्छ हैन. पोलिटिकल सिचुएसन्स देखि लिएर एभ्रीथिङ त्यहाँ गएर के गर्ने मिस नेपाल हुन्छु भन्ने स्योर एन्ड सर्ट त थिएन हैन. सो के सोच्यो अब भएन भने के गर्ने, भयो भने के गर्ने, अनि यति धेरै मान्छे नेपालबाट बाहिरिरहेको टाइममा चाहिँ हैन. सो यु डिसाइडेड टु गो ब्याक टु नेपाल हैन. सो व्हाट्स लाइक के सोचेर गएको थियो हैन. व्हाट्स योर थट्स, व्हाट्स योर प्लान्स, के थियो?
So to be very honest, that line, it's going to still catch on my head. Think globally and act locally for the country. That's something that I had quite been learning, and that was even in my Miss Nepal final answer.
Okay.
So thinking globally and acting locally for our country, Nepal, or anywhere in the globe for other citizens as well. And so I think a hybrid learning environment is something that I've always been proactive about and been always vouching to students as well as professionals. And hybrid, diversified and multilingual environment with diverse platforms of education, professional career, and talents is something that I think we should all learn. होइन हाम्रो नेपाल होइन multilingual, multi-ethnic भन्छ नि त होइन त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ नि यो चाहिँ हाम्रो नेपालमा जुन लागू अलरेडी छ with caste, culture, religion, a lot of rich resources होइन त्यही चिज हामीले नेपालमा ल्याएर चाहिँ लागू गर्नको लागि हामीलाई अलिकति स्ट्रङ practical education system चाहिएको छ हाम्रो कन्ट्रीलाई होइन जब युवा पुस्ताहरू चाहिँ बाहिर गइरहेको छ अहिले पनि गइरहेको छ होइन Nepal being a country with sovereign independent nation since history since forever होइन
Forever, yeah.
Nepal is the only sovereign nation to be honest त्यो रिजनमा नै होइन and I think that we are very proud of नेपालीहरू चाहिँ नि हामी वीर गोर्खाली भनेर चिन्छौँ त्यसपछि माउन्ट एभरेस्ट छ हाम्रो लुम्बिनी छ then we are also recognized as to be the birthplace of Buddha which we always have to claim sometimes but leaving all that behind Nepal already rich छ होइन त्यो rich diverse natureमा a diverse countryमा खाली प्राथमिकता सबैतिर छ होइन एग्रिकल्चर छ विद्युत प्राधिकरण त्यसपछि हाम्रो पर्यटकीय प्रभावमा जुन हामी रिच छौँ नि हामी धनी छौँ त्यो अलरेडी छौँ त्यसलाई हामीले सस्टेन पनि गर्न सकेको छैनौँ र कन्सिस्टेन्सी पनि दिन सकेको छैनौँ कि किन obviously countryको political situations र त्यो त्यसमा false citizensको पनि जाँदैन र I think political पावरको पनि जाँदैन तर कस्तो भने एउटा सिस्टम बनाउनको लागि मैले भन्छु के इभन अहिले पनि भन्छु हैन नेपाल इज नट एन अन्डरडेभलप्ड कन्ट्री के इट इज मिसम्यानेज्ड टु बी अनेस्ट हैन मिसम्यानेज्ड र अन्डरम्यानेज्ड इन्टु सर्टन सेक्टर्स के त्यो सेक्टर्सहरु जस्तै कृषि भनिहालेँ तपाईलाई हैन विद्युत प्राधिकरण भयो त्यसपछि हाम्रो के भन्छ
पर्यटकीय क्षेत्रमा
त्यसमा मात्र युवाहरूलाई काम दिन पाए भए र त्यो ल्यान्डहरू र त्यो ल्यान्डफिल्ड्सलाई चाहिँ फर्टाइल गर्न पाएको भए फेरि हैन त्यसपछि हाम्रो भूकम्पपछि कति धेरै भत्केको ठाउँहरू छ पर्यटकीय प्रभावहरू त्यसलाई मात्रै रिबिल्ड गरेर फेरि त्यसमा चाहिँ टुरिज्म मात्र इनबिल्ड गरेर त्यहाँ जब अपर्च्युनिटिज मात्र दिन पाएको भए
त्यो सबै
भइदिएको भए हैन इट वुड बी अ बेटर प्लेस फर नेपाल तर छैन सिचुएसन हैन अहिले बेसिकली अब इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट पार्टिजहरूले चलाइराख्नु भएको छ पोलिटिक्स किपिङ पोलिटिक्स असाइड रेमिटेन्स डज नट सस्टेन नेपाल र म त्यो टाइममा पनि रेमिटेन्स थियो अहिले पनि त्यही नै छ सोर्स अफ इन्कम तर द्याट इज नट गोना सस्टेन द ग्लोबल इकोनोमी फर द कन्ट्री हाम्रो नेपाललाई होइन युवाहरूले सस्टेन गर्न सक्छ त्यो टाइममा चाहिँ वाट आई फिल इज लाइक एजुकेसन चाहिँ बाहिरको लिने होइन तर बाहिरै बसेर काम गरेर चाहिँ नि बस्नै पर्यो या आर्थिक रूपमा चाहिँ नि एकदमै गाह्रो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ नि धेरै गाह्रो भन्छ नेपालमा बस्नै पर्ने रेमिटेन्स छ तर हाम्रो एजको र हामी भनौँ न मोर अर्बन सिटी एरियामा बसिरहेकोहरू काठमाडौँ हैन दिस सिटी एरियाजमा जहाँ लाइफ इज वे प्रिभिलेज फर आवर कम्युनिटिज के हैन आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड जब गाह्रो हुन्छ त्यति बेला त रेमिटेन्सै एउटा सोर्स हुन्छ सो मैले के बुझेँ भने चाहिँ नि हामीहरूले नगरी कसले गर्छ त हैन
केही न केही हामी गर्न सक्छौं भन्ने सोचेर चाहिँ यु डिसाइडेड टु
गोइङ ब्याक एन्ड रिटर्निङ ब्याक डुइङ समथिङ इन वाट एभर सेक्टर हैन किनकि हामी टु बी अनेस्ट हामी प्रिभिलेज कम्युनिटीबाट छौँ सबैजना होइन हामी तपाईँ सबैजना त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि ब्लेस अझ र त्यसलाई चाहिँ अझ नर्चर गर्नको लागि चाहिँ एजुकेसन चाहिँ नि बाहिर गएर पनि पढेर आएर त्यो टेक ब्याक टु द कन्ट्री एन्ड डु समथिङ सो आई फिल आफ्टर माई एजुकेसन अमेरिका आई वाज एबल टु इम्प्रोभाइज द्याट फर माई कन्ट्री आफ्नो नेसनमा गएर रिप्रेजेन्ट गरेर मिस वर्ल्डमा गरेँ त्यही अनुसार सबैले गर्नुहुन्छ आफ्नो आफ्नो क्षेत्रमा तर टु बी अनेस्ट जस्ट वान रिजन वाइ इज टु हेभ अ हाइब्रिड ग्रोथ लर्निङ सिस्टम कि नेपाल र अमेरिकालाई चाहिँ नि अलवेज ह्यान्ड इन ह्यान्ड ल्याएर चाहिँ नि त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि इन ग्लोबल स्टेज प्रेजेन्ट गर्नु पर्यो अमेरिकाको एजुकेसन र नेपालको चाहिँ नि सक्षमता र आई थिङ्क रिसोर्सलाई चाहिँ युज गरेर चाहिँ त्यो ग्लोबल स्टेजमा ल्याउनु पर्ने चाहिँ नि मेरो मोटो थियो सो द्याट्स वाइ आई वेन्ट फर मिस नेपाल होइन एन्ड देन इभन टु बी कन्सिस्टेन्ट विथ द्याट आई वान्टेड टु डु फर्दर एजुकेसन सो मैले त्यसलाई अझ बिल्ड गर्नलाई चाहिँ नि काठमाडौँ युनिभर्सिटीमा मास्टर्स गरेँ एमबिए गरेँ मार्केटिङमै गरेँ होइन बिकज अभियसली त्यो हाइब्रिड एजुकेसन ल्याउनै पर्छ किनकि म नेपालमा बस्नु छ भने नेपालको कल्चर नेपालको एजुकेसन नेपालको लिगल सिस्टम पनि बुझ्नु पऱ्यो मैले होइन सो आई स्टडिड देयर सो म त्यही भन्छु कि युवाहरूलाई इट्स नट लाइक ओ बाहिर पढेर you leave the country, you stay here forever. Unless you really require to stay भन्छु कि unless तपाईँको आर्थिक र तपाईँको भनौँ न मानसिक रूपमा नै तपाईँलाई नेपाल फिर्तै जानु मन छैन भने well good luck but if you have that gap and you have that space to do something for the country go back होइन create your own business. Cottage industry छ कति धेरै नेपालमा रिसोर्सेस
तर
you have to
यस्तो
return
पनि छ
back.
कि इभाना कतिजनाहरूको चाहिँ दे वान्टेड टु स्टे इन नेपाल विथ
But the
फ्यामिली
situation
तर
छैन.
सिचुएसन छैन होइन फ्यामिलीको लागि अब देखिरहेको हुन्छ अहिले त झन् टिकटकले गर्दाखेरि कति कुरा देखिरहेको हुन्छ सानो सानो बेबीहरू छोडेर यस्तो
Remittance गरेर काम
रेमिटेन्स
गर्न
गर्दा
जान्छ.
बाहिर
हो.
गइरहेको हुन्छ त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ सो अगेन तिमीले भने जस्तो होइन हामी प्रिभिलेज छौँ ओके मिस नेपाल होइन यसलाई चाहिँ मिस नेवार बनाउँदा पनि हुन्छ भनेर हुन्छ होइन सो जति पनि मिस नेपालहरू भइरहेछ म्याक्सिमम अब सबैजना त होइन तर अब पर्सेन्टेज वाइज चाहिँ धेरै जस्तो मिस नेपालहरू चाहिँ नेवारी कम्युनिटीबाट नै हुनुहुन्छ सो एकचोटि चाहिँ कस्तो त्यसको पनि उ भएको थियो सो वाट यु थिङ्क लाइक किन भनेर हुन्छ मलाई कति क्वेसन्स आउँछ क्या लाइक या सो what's the story behind it and कतिजनाले चाहिँ is it like त्यहाँको अब अर्गनाइजरहरू पनि प्रायः जस्तो नेवारहरू नै हुनुहुन्छ केले गर्दा हो कि भने मलाई झन् when I went to Miss Nepal 2018 को जब म जज भएँ we were judged for Miss Nepal 2018 होइन त्यतिखेर झन् तिमीहरूले भनेकै मिस नेपाल भयो like that was a question क्या so tell me
तर त्यति बेला त नेवार भएन
भएन
we were the judge we were very confused both like त्यति बेला जिताउनको लागि हामीलाई they were not from Newars both communities
so के छ यो चाहिँ रमाइलो क्वेसन
yeah I mean I've had that question before too पहिला पनि हैन but I was expecting this question हैन के भन्छ well to be honest let's be raw here let's be geographically correct here at ancient times I'm going to give a non-political diplomatic answer to this okay Newar community Newarsहरू भने झिपी नेवापी भने नेवार communities हैन so नेवार भनेको चाहिँ the oldest of ancient communities that has been living in Kathmandu, Bhaktapur, Patan before the Shah regime हैन so I think Newar ko population from in एउटा त्यो long ancestral period देखि नै सबै भौगोलिक रूपमा स्प्रेड भएको भएर पनि होला नेवार कम्युनिटीज हैन काठमाडौँ भक्तपुर पाटन देखि अरु रिजन्सबाट स्प्रेड भएर आएको सो आई थिंक नेवारहरु चाहिँ धेरै पहिला देखि नै अलरेडी इन टर्म्स अफ आई वुडन्ट से पपुलेसन बट इन टर्म्स अफ कम्युनिटी एन्ड इन टर्म्स अफ देयर रिच इन द कन्ट्री धेरै छ हैन डिफरेंट पार्ट्स अफ द रिजन अफ द कन्ट्रीमा वेस्ट ईस्ट फार वेस्ट सेन्ट्रल सो आई थिंक त्यो स्प्रेड भएदेखि नेवार्सहरु चाहिँ आई थिंक धेरै छ होला जो चाहिँ स्प्रेड छ थ्रुआउट द डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स different districts of Nepal. Let's be correct here. And Newars have been the most culturally rich, not only in terms of food or their language and stuff, but in terms of their different business roots pani, So tyo bhayera I think Newars has been there from prolonged times of history before the kings came over, So tyo bhayera pani I think Newars are spread bhakole applications jaba aउँछ नेवारहरुको धेरै आउँछ होला to be honest हैन तर also that काठमाडौँ भक्तपुर पाटन हो भने नेवारहरुले अलि धेरै ओभररुल त गरेकै छ because of the ancient architecture language culture and काठमाडौँ पनि हुने भयो so I don't know यसमा चाहिँ हामीले अब धाँधली भन्ने चाहिँ क्वेशन धेरै आएको मैले थाहा छ त I think that's very unfair to say because there has been equal proportion नभए पनि similar proportion of non-Newars who have won Miss Nepal in the past 2 decades the first Miss Nepal wasn't Newar till the many recent Miss Nepals. Yeah, of course, fill in the gaps ma dhere Newars आउँछ होला हैन to be honest politically and socially I think it's because it's just a luck and it's just because of population I think diversification in spread out in the country that has more Newars. So population in terms of application and I guess Newars are
let me add a few
probably
more
multi-talented. Sorry.
Beautiful.
No.
So okay, so to add few things on that हैन मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्छ भने नि नेवारी कम्युनिटीहरुले चाहिँ छोरीहरुलाई एकदमै धेरै प्रोत्साहन पनि गर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ है सो प्रोटेक्ट पनि धेरै गरेको छ नेवारी कम्युनिटीमा कहिले पनि सती प्रथा भएन राइट अनि जहिले पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्नलाई अब नेवार कुमारी गडेस फ्रम नेवार कम्युनिटी बिकज लाइक रेस्पेक्ट हैन रेस्पेक्ट सबैले गर्छ त्यस्तो भन्न खोजेको हैन अगेन
Definitely,
डोन्ट गेट मी
definitely.
रङ
तर त्यो culturally rich चाहिँ preserve गरेको चाहिँ नेवारहरू छ।
छोरीहरूले चाहिँ अलिकति छोरीहरूलाई चाहिँ अरू देखेको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ धेरै नै प्रिजर्भ म अरूतिर जाँदिनँ म हैन सती प्रथामा चाहिँ नेवारी कम्युनिटी कहिले पनि सती प्रथामा गएन किन भने बेलविवाह गराएर जहिले पनि बेलविवाह सूर्य दर्शन गराएर चाहिँ नेवारहरू चाहिँ कहिले पनि विधवा हुँदैन इभन हाम्रो हस्बेन्डहरू हुनु भएन भने पनि हामीले सेतो लुगा लाएर हिँड्नु पर्दैन हैन किनभने वी हेभ द्याट राइट्स त्यो चाहिँ एकदमै छोरीहरूलाई प्रिभिलेज दिएको छ डु यु नो अर नट हैन आई नो लाइक हामी आउट अफ द टपिक भइरहेको भए पनि मलाई एउटा सानो कुरा जो याद आएर भन्नु मन लाग्यो कि सो नेवारी कम्युनिटीमा चाहिँ छोरी मान्छेको विवाह हुँदाखेरि पहिला कहिले पनि छोरी मान्छेलाई एक्लै पठाउनु पहिला त अरेन्ज म्यारेज हुन्थ्यो नि त राइट देख्दैन थियो भेट्दैन थियो अनि विवाह गरेर पठाउँदाखेरि चाहिँ एकजना साथी पठाउँथ्यो के अनि 4 दिन बस्यो जो भए पनि एकजना केटी साथी पठाउँथ्यो
मलाई थाहा थिएन पछि थाहा भएको मलाई
है अनि उसलाई चाहिँ 4 दिन राख्थ्यो के 4 दिन राख्नुको रिजन भनेको चाहिँ मेरो छोरीलाई जुन चाहिँ घरमा विवाह गरेर दिन्छ कतिको टेक केयर गर्छ कस्तो छ देखेको हुँदैन भेटेको हुँदैन इज त्यो छोरा मान्छे फिजिकली मेन्टली हेल्दी छ कि छैन हैन त्यो सबै कुरा जाँचेर 4 दिनमा फर्केपछि इफ छोरी डोन्ट वान्ट टु गो ब्याक देन इट्स भेरी मच लिगल अनि she can get married to another person so यस्तो धेरै कुराहरू छन् कि नेवारी कम्युनिटीमा चाहिँ सो त्यो भएर पनि अब प्रिभिलेज पनि दिने उ गर्ने भएर भए पनि धेरै नेवारी कम्युनिटीको मान्छेहरू चाहिँ मिस नेपालमा गएको हो कि जस्तो पनि लाग्छ कि मलाई
and I think तपाईले भनेको कुरामा women empowerment जुन obviously it's the always hot topic and going topic in the world always हैन किनकि I think म यसो भन्न चाहन्छु महिलालाई महिला नै हो खुट्टा तान्ने गर्ने के we cannot blame the males here भन्न चाहन्छु even when it comes to menstrual taboo जुन हामी नेवार कम्युनिटीमा पनि छैन त्यस्तो अझ basically me being अलिकति more buddhism तिर त्यो त झन् त्यो प्र्याक्टिसै छैन हैन सो I think त्यो सबै कुराहरू कल्चरली तपाईले भनेको मलाई यो चाहिँ थाहा थिएन यो 4 days को कुरा चाहिँ that was new to me
so that's a new thing
so I mean I knew about the 4 days but I didn't know the returning back गर्नु मिल्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ मलाई
so पहिला चाहिँ दाइजो पनि दिदैन थियो के 4 दिन भित्र जति त्यस्तो पनि गर्दैन
that was very interesting to know so anyways त्यो नेवारहरूको चाहिँ I guess maybe त्यही तपाईले भनेकै टपिक्समा हैन हामी दुवैजनाले यसमा like सहमत भएर I guess that when it comes to culture preserve पनि गर्ने in terms of women empowerment and also women upliftment culturally socially economically दिने भएको भएर पनि I guess we are always confident to kind of put ourselves out there and our community there. त्यो भएर पनि Miss Nepal representation probably put themselves more into risk and they're fine because यस्तो पनि हुन सक्छ कि like तपाईले भने जस्तै they're always नेवारी communities को the business हुन्छ जहिले पनि एउटा business एउटा root चाहिँ छ so if not Miss Nepal come back into the business भन्ने जहिले पनि त्यो occupation छ हैन त्यो feasibility छ so maybe yeah that too but नेवारहरुले जित्ने कुरामा चाहिँ maybe नेवार्स are just like maybe brought up like that you're able to be multiverse in different types of profession त्यो भएर नि धेरै नेवार फिल हुने but now I feel balance छ मिस नेपालमा पनि like नेवार सबैजना balance छ
भइरहनु भएको so
it's just like एउटा probability भन्छ नि त्यो probability गर्दा चाहिँ अलि बढी नेवार probability
So let's move on to another questions, हैन? So another topic मा भन्नु पर्दा चाहिँ so what now? So I know that you are into business, हैन? So family business त छ, but again भर्खरै empowerment business कै कुरा आउँदाखेरि. So I heard from somewhere that you are starting your startup पनि कतैबाट. So what's your plans? What's going on?
So मैले चाहिँ जहिले पनि I wanted educationलाई चाहिँ प्राथमिकता दिएको भएर something to do with marketing. मेरो education त marketing मै हो. अनि education building मा चाहिँ नि नेपालको चाहिँ नि स्टुडेन्ट्सहरुलाई चाहिँ नि job opportunities हैन नेपालमा बसेको स्टुडेन्ट्सहरुलाई इन्टर्न्सहरु job opportunities दिने situation Nepal. So when I went there, obviously going back was staying there and sustaining for a family business and for yourself as well. So त्यो situation मा मेरो siblings मेरो भाइ छ, he's in London right now. So हामीले चाहिँ e-commerce apps हरु खोल्न सुरु गर्यौं हैन. And then it was very difficult because एउटा ride sharing app थियो जुन we just started, and it was difficult to sustain in Kathmandu because there were so many competitors. अनि we were just test and trial के हुन्छ नि बाहिर पढेको सिप यहाँ नेपालमा ल्याएर फेरि गरौँ सिकौँ गर्दै जाने. It's a test and error.
So let me make it a little bit clear, right? So, जो पनि graduate भइसक्नु भयो, if they come to your
no, त्यो मैले त्यहाँसम्म पुगेको छैन. मैले त्यो job लिन भनेको.
हैन like internship को लागि
yeah available. त्यो चाहिँ म भन्ला थिए, but like I didn't want to like एकैचोटी फेरि ओपन दियो भने फेरि त्यहाँ 100 जनाको एप्लिकेसन आयो अनि म कहाँ गर्नु त्यस्तो त हुँदैन. But yeah, certain एउटा म त्यो sector छुन लाग्थे, so that त्यही sector को मात्र आउनुहुन्छ. So basically हामीले trial and error मा आयो user app भनेर खोल्यौं. It hasn't sustained because it's still difficult and नेपालमा recession चलिरहेछ. So त्यसपछि now we went in this interesting name नेपाली स्वदेशी नाम छ हैन. आयो पनि नेपाली स्वदेशी नाम हो, यो पनि स्वदेशी हैन, आफ्नै homemade name, homegrown name हो, मोलतोल भनेर छ. So basically balance तराजु हैन, मोलतोल भनेको तराजु हो हैन. So यो app we've just started.
Okay.
मोलतोल is all-in-one stop app. An all-in-one shop stop गर्ने app हो. But it's like a mini Amazon नेपालको लागि. भनौँ न, because Amazon is not working obviously in Nepal हैन. So कहीँबाट त सुरु गर्नु पर्यो हैन. So this is more of a family startup भनौँ न सानो. We just humbly began. So यो मोलतोल भन्ने app we've just started and we've assembled it भर्खर recently and launched it recently. So it's more into electronics or basic necessities. हामी नेपालीहरुलाई basic necessities is groceries हैन. देखिन घरको खानेकुराहरु, and then we also have electronics. यसमा चाहिँ basics हामीले assemble गरेको हैन. And then we are adding many more items from beauty to like home products to even other items for children, mothers, women. So त्यो सबै चिज we're still adding. So it's just a startup. But यो app मा चाहिँ obviously if students are interested, definitely who are living in Nepal and जुन Asishma दिदीले भन्नुभयो यो पोइन्टलाई मैले अझ अलिकति तपाईलाई explain गर्दै so सबैलाई सजिलो हुन्छ भनेर, because a lot of students want internships and stuff. So we'd be happily welcome you on board in Moltol. Why not? I know obviously it's an e-commerce app, it's self-building and a lot of working to do, but if you're ready to work and take the risk while you're in Nepal before you leave the country for studies, maybe, you know, so you're always welcome to come.
Experience too, right?
Moltol, that's say you're more than welcome to come in Moltol family, learn, intern, and maybe even work full time. So it's just a simple startup. And we're just trying.
अर्को कुरा चाहिँ कस्तो छ नेपालमा, like high school सकिने बित्तिकै college सकिने बित्तिकै masters,
and then there is no practicality. That's why I was putting the gap.
त्यो पनि एकदमै important छ किनभने पढेको कुरालाई जबसम्म तिमी implement गर्दैनौ, जबसम्म you don't try, you don't look over, groom गर्न सक्दैन.
Definitely. So groom गर्नको लागि चाहिँ you have to work in Nepal also, study in Nepal too once again, at least one part of your education in Nepal हैन. So त्यही गर्नलाई म पनि फिर्ता गएँ. So I think मोलतोलमा पनि we've cultivated this त्यहाँ पनि हाम्रो स्टुडेन्ट्सहरु आउनुहुन्थ्यो, काम पनि गर्नुभएछ, intern पनि गर्नुभएछ, जानुभएछ हैन. So and they've gone abroad and studied हैन. So I think it's a community where I would give education the priority and practice for students out there who are planning to stay in Nepal or going abroad. You have to learn how to build a business first. From scratch. I think हैन. कुनै पनि एउटा startup, cottage industries and small medium scale industries and enterprises in Nepal, women startups host, even family startups host. You have to learn how to sustain yourself and your family and your business first before you start working for others. किनकि then financial burden or financial balance एउटा management गर्न सिकिन्छ के. That's where it begins, I think, the actual risk taking in life.
Right. ओके हामीले यति धेरै सिरियस कुरा पनि गऱ्यौँ अलिकति रमाइलो कुरा पनि गऱ्यौँ अब मसँग मिस नेपाल वर्ल्ड भएपछि एन्ड अफ कोर्स यु आर भेरी प्रिटी होइन
You've nevertheless, you've been flawlessly the same evergreen the moment I met you in 18 till now.
Thank you. So let me ask you. मेरो भन्दा पनि audience को question हुन सक्छ के
Okay.
What's your status right now?
My status?
Like,
oh my god, that's out of the blue. I did not expect that. Oh
so
my
of
god,
course
I
the money
didn't
body
expect that.
of course you're pretty. So
No, मेरे को I don't know for that. Anyways,
no, if you don't
just
want to
off-
answer it, you know,
no,
you
off
can
camera, I
pass
shouldn't
it.
be doing this to my hair. Anyways.
Okay, if you don't want to answer, you
That
can pass it.
came
But like,
out of the blue.
of course, like सबैजनालाई लागिरहेको होला नि यहाँ पनि हामीसँग यति धेरै अडियन्सहरू हुनुहुन्छ यहाँ धेरैजनाले यस्तो सोचिरहनु भएको छ क्या इज सी सिङ्गल or are you तिमी के छ तिम्रो स्टेटस के छ if you don't mind
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay.
It's not like big deal. I think we all evolve in life. We let go, learn, and start all over again. You know, I did when I started all over again in Nepal. So relationship is something like that too. Let's define relationship as professional career, as a personal growth as well. So it's been part of my life, and I have been really happy for the last 5-6 years of being officially single. But maybe right now I do want to openly embrace the power of relationship as well. So
Okay.
I would say obviously there is someone special.
okay
That's it.
she like you portrayed it so beautifully you know that's why she is Miss Nepal okay continually
So yeah.
okay I don't have anything to say यस्तो राम्ररी हैन तिमीले छौ भनेर भन्यो नि so okay I'm so happy for you I think audienceहरु पनि happy हुनुहुन्छ होला कोही रोइ पनि रहनु भएको छ होला but okay
I used to get since it's like out of the box. There used to
Officially
be
announced
messages. There used to
early
be. That's a secret, but you'll be the first one to know
okay
when that ever happens.
Okay, so I'll
when
be the
that
first
ever
person to know.
happens.
Okay, all right.
But let's just say I'm happy right now because the manifestation that I had being single for the last 6 years, coming from a toxic situation in life that I happily ended with grace and power, and I think women out there need to do that too. There is always someone God has made better for you. Okay, so they take out the worst men in your life for the best one to come in. So त्यो moment
Whatever
आइरहेको छ
happens
मेरो
for the
लाइफमा
best.
भनौँ न हैन सो त्यो मैले सोच्थेँ कि manifestation the best man is yet to come भनेर yet to come you know and then I finished my MBA and everything
finally-
like that yeah and I think finally it is a God's call so
We are so
I want
happy
to say
for you.
I want to let you stay it that way and then yeah you will know at some point when everything's ready.
Looking forward for it. Okay. With
You
that
will be part
note-
of it.
Okay,
I'm sure you're going to be part of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very excited for you, very happy for you, and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, Dee.
All the happiness comes
Thank
to you.
you so much.
So,
तर दिदीले भने जस्तै अब दिदी she's married right so I mean she's a working woman she's married and she's also a homemaker I'm sure and multi-talented in her ways but I think your relationship भने लाइफमा so the most unexpected time मा आउँछ नि when you have manifested so much and worked hard for in terms of the more professional I can just compare it in terms of professional career and personal growth. Okay, relationship is also a personal growth where you are never going and chasing for it. Okay?
Right.
You have to wait for the right time. And
You
the
have
right
to work
point.
24/7.
You have to work towards it to become better and evolve for the best part of the relationship. So I think Didi knows that very well too because you have been a part of
I
that
guess
journey. I just wanted
I'm working on it.
to put relationship that way because कस्तो भने मान्छेले relationship भन्दा साथ it's just dating and you know and getting married and like all of that when सोच्छ but there is a work in progress to it and that takes a lot of effort. So we all built that over time.
right, very true. Okay, यति सबै कुरा भइसक्यो जस्तो लाग्छ. Is there anything else that you wanna share that you haven't shared anywhere, or if not, then we're gonna wrap up with your beautiful song that you promised
my God.
me. Us.
You still remember that?
I do.
Okay. I think life go happy times, why do we talk about it? Let's talk about the more difficult times in life. Right? because happy times, everyone remembers it, and it's the most beautiful part of your life. Everyone wants to cherish it forever. But the difficult and the troubling times, people don't want to keep for a long time. So 2013, when it comes to something that was survival for the fittest, science, so survive गर्नुपर्ने situations आउँछ, life death situation आउँछ. I've had that, so that's something that's quite scary. अहिले पनि मलाई it really brings goosebumps to me when I think about it. 2013 ma, it's a small it's a very I wouldn't say it's a small, it's an incident, it's an accident that happened in 2013, and I think that changed my life upside down. That also brings to Miss Nepal, really, to be honest. And I think audience ले पनि यसमा connect गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ होला, because सबैजनाको पनि यो लाइफमा यस्तो सिचुएसन आउन सकेको छ र आउँछ नै पनि होला, कतिजनाको आइ पनि सक्यो होला, कतिजनाले चाहिँ when it comes to struggling in family, when your loved ones are struggling and you're struggling in terms of career, passion, and you're struggling in terms of life and death, त्यस्तो situation बारे हामी कुरा गर्दैनौँ. Okay, we always talk about happy times, we always talk about the good times, but when life gives you nothing and you pretty much are in no alternative plan, what would you do next? I know. So I had a car accident back in 2013. Nepalबाट Americaबाट Nepal गएको थिएँ summer vacationमा हाम्रो familyसँग चाहिँ नि. We were in a road trip out of the valley, होइन. अनि त्यति बेला car accident भएको थियो. Whole family, my dad, my mom, my brother and me, we were all in the car, होइन. तर म र मेरो momले चाहिँ seat belt लगाएको थिएन. The गाडी had an entire somersault, like flipped twice. And this was long before Miss Nepal dream. Okay? I still have those bruises here. And these are my stitches. I had stitches and bruises over the left side of my body.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but it's a long gone survival thing. But yeah, it was something that I'm grateful to God for the second life that we have received. Didi, and I think to audience out there, when you get a second life, you ought to do everything you want to do in life.
Embrace it. Enjoy
right,
it.
Yeah,
Live it.
Live it, let go, and live it to the fullest with no regrets and pain. So I think the scars are my strength. That's what I would like to say, because I believe those scars were something that is going to be there for my life, and that really was something that was troubling me before I went for Miss Nepal, conscious, scar conscious on my body, because I have to go for Miss Nepal, and all of this was also there. The doctor gave me two choices. My mom and me, we dislocated our collarbones, and I broke part of my nose here, and I was bleeding continuously. So basically, the gaadi flipped.
It was a huge
accident. Yeah, my dad was driving. My brother and dad was fine because they had seatbelts, and the came out. Airbags came out. But me and my mom was right side, mother left side. Pura flip bhaera. We flipped and we dislocated our bones. I think car accident because it's car accident भएको त्यो सिचुएसन र त्यो घटना मात्रै याद आउँछ कि मलाई पटक हैन. When I think that I give up in life, when I give up in something that I can do or achieve भनेर हुन्छ नि, किनकि सक्सेस र फाइनल डेस्टिनेसन इम्पोर्टेन्ट हैन कि जर्नी इम्पोर्टेन्ट हो भन्छ नि. मलाई मिस नेपाल जानु थियो त्यति बेला हैन. So long way to go. अनि मैले scars लिएर I was like worried, and I was like, why am I even worried now when I think about it? त्यो accidentally गर्दा त्यो scars made me stronger, and obviously something that built my frame of mind, that everything is possible. Okay. मान्छेहरु त्यो भन्दा ठुलठुलो इन्सिडेन्ट्स हुन्छ. मेरो त एउटा इन्सिडेन्ट भयो. We all
at
lived.
least we are here.
Yeah,
we're
here.
Grateful.
We lived. So I think I'm very grateful to that second life and grateful for family. नेपालमा हामी seat belt लाउँदैनौ नि हैन. So I think seat belt लाउने practice चाहिँ नि it's very important. It's life and death situation. So I think I've gone through it, and I think you should really just follow that protocol for your own sake and for your family.
Right.
Because त्यो मोमेन्टमा मैले seat belt लगाएको थियो भने maybe impact would be less, हैन. So त्यो injury, the accident ले चाहिँ नि I think made me wiser, stronger, and made me build what I am today. So those scars are a sense of a symbol of strength, as well as a memory of pain that I went through in life, but luckily God gave another chance, life gave another chance, life was given another chance. And I think surviving was important than the scars and the pains. I think I am where I am today because I'm grateful to God. Yeah.
Nice. So कतिजनाले चाहिँ अझै पनि होइन ड्राइभरले मात्र सिट बेल्ट लाउँदा हुन्छ भनेर सोच्नुहुन्छ पछाडिको त छोडिदेऊ साइडको मान्छेले पनि सिट बेल्ट लाउँदैन होइन सो प्लिज मैले आफैले पनि देखेको छु मेरै साथीहरू पनि सिट बेल्ट लाएन भने बजिरहेको हुन्छ भनेर सिट बेल्टको त बेल्ट लगाइदिन्छ तर they're not wearing it. So
that's very dangerous.
So please do wear seat belt. Seat belt मात्र होइन हरेक रुल्स एन्ड रेगुलेसनहरू हामीहरूकै लागि बनाएको हो होइन सो डु फलो द्याट अनि बी ग्रेटफुल फर वाट वी ह्याभ होइन जे छैन त्यसको लागि रिग्रेट नगरौँ जे छैन त्यसको लागि नरुनु जे छ त्यसको लागि ग्रेटफुल हौँ सो विथ द्याट नोट
So I have a question for you, Asishma. You have
you me?
Yeah, why not? One question for you.
Okay. I'll just
so now you're married and you're settled here and working full time. Now I see you like all blushed here in America. You don't plan to
Is that a makeup?
Just because you're bubbly. So I say like what would you say like in trading of life to women out there, and here you were successful actress there and successful in your own thing. What is something that you regret or miss, or you don't regret at all of swapping your life here, coming back and settling?
I don't regret.
Do you ever think you would want to start from the scratch if you miss your career?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Hey, starting from scratch is very hard. As you said, होइन कहिलेकाहीँ कस्तो ब्रेकडाउन नै हुन्छ क्या किनभने होइन यहाँ आयो सानोमा पढ्यो पढेर के भयो केही गर्दै थियो ब्याक टु नेपाल स्टार्ट फ्रम स्क्रच and then again came here from scratch. It's hard. It's not that easy, but again, I don't regret for anything. होइन अब I am in banking industry. अहिले ब्याङ्कमा काम गर्दैछु पहिला मुभीमा मात्र गर्थेँ अरू पनि first thing what I learned is
and congratulations on the award. Oh shit. Oh shit.
No.
Okay, scrap that. Okay.
So पहिला उता होइन अब कुनै पनि कामहरू सानो ठुलो हुँदैन भन्ने लर्न गरेर सबैभन्दा पहिला त्यो भयो होइन स्विप मपदेखि सबै काम गरेर पछि नेपालमा गएर एक्ट्रेस भएर होइन त्यस्तो पनि भयो अहिले आएर ब्याङ्कमा काम गर्दैछु सो हरेक सेक्टरमा आफूले राम्रै गरिरहेको छु सो गर्न सक्छु भन्ने चाहिँ भइरहेको छ सो आई हेभ नो रिग्रेट्स आइ एम भेरी ह्याप्पी वाट आई ह्याभ होइन कतिजनाले भन्नुहुन्छ नेपालमा एक्ट्रेस भइसकेपछि यहाँ आएर ब्याङ्कमा यस्तो चिन्ता गर्दा बोर हुँदैन मलाई त चिन्तामा खुसी हुन्छु खुसी हुन्छु होइन मलाई एकजनाले भन्नुभयो तपाईँले मैले कहाँ देखाएँ भन्दै हुनु त्यहाँदेखि पछि म यतै बस्छु यहीँ देख्नु भयो होला मलाई भनेर भने अनि त्यसपछि मैले तपाईँलाई टिकटकमा देखाएँ भन्नुभयो म हाँसेँ क्या किनभने कहिले काहीँ बनाइन्छ सो या आई डोन्ट ह्याभ नो रिग्रेट्स होइन आई हेभ नो रिग्रेट्स आइ एम भेरी ह्याप्पी वेयर आई एम म नेपालमा हुँदा पनि खुसी थिएँ म यहाँ पनि खुसी छु अगेन अप्स एन्ड डाउन्सहरू आइ नै रह हुन्छ तर दिस इज अ पार्ट अफ लाइफ होइन सो
right
I'm happy.
So you plan on having babies soon anytime? Me becoming auntie anytime soon?
You will know.
That's a good one. Okay, you just want to end it to that.
Okay, all right. Okay, so अब हामी Ivana git सुन्छौँ. I'm like so much ready for that.
What do you want to listen to? Like
I don't know, like whatever your favorite song. अब कस्तो खालको गीत मन पर्छ?
Nepali, I guess, right? Nepali. Nepali पनि छ क्या.
ल पहिला नेपाली
I don't think Nepali lines. I forgot. But then, anyways, Nepali. You have any?
I don't know. Whatever you want.
Oh God. My favorite used to be Porelima. And I've sang that, I don't know, so many times. And Adelko, Someone Like You. There's 2 songs. My favorite songs.
Okay.
You
can sing both. You can sing both.
But my voice is like really tired, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
I really hope that I can do justice to this. We were just singing with the other day.
Okay.
With Subudi and Sandeep Tai.
Okay.
Just jamming up one day the same song. So let me just reload that. So 97 for 80 has been really close to everyone's heart, I guess. Since I'm just so good at so malai yo man ta mero Nepali ho. So I think I'll start with Porelima. Porelima lukai rakana angaloma badhi rakha Porelima lukai rakana angaloma बाँधी राख जान नदेऊ रोक नरोक उड्न नदेऊ आकाशको चरी जस्तै मलाई बाँधेर राख तिम्रै मुटुमा यो त तिम्रै धड्कन हो साँचेर राख तिम्रै आँखामा यो त तिम्रै सहारा हो. Adele, right? So Adele is, I think, many people's favorite singer, right? I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true, that she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why you're so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the lies. I hate to turn around the blue uninvited, 'cause I didn't stay away, I couldn't find it. I hope you see my face, and that you be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Too, don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you say. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. No worries, okay, regrets and mistakes, some memories made. Who would have known bittersweet this would take? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I'll remember you say. Sometimes it lasts in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Thank you, Jose. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ivana. Thank you for
Thank you
singing for
having me.
us, and thank you
You're
for your
most
time. I know that
welcome.
you have very limited time. That I पनि तिमीले हाम्रो
Thank
लागि
you
time
so
दियो, so
much.
thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
Dallas,
coming.
for loving me. And first and foremost, I'd really like to thank the In-N-Out team in Dallas, because this is my first time in Dallas, and this will be the most memorable experience of a marathon of a day that I had today, from photo shoots to podcast. So the people have all thanked in terms of courtesy above. I might have missed few, and in that I definitely missed my Bauzu too, Roshu Bauzu in Dallas, Abhishek, my brother, who have made this trip magical and possible in every way possible. My family, obviously my parents there, but then besides that, my best friend in LA, Maya, I came to visit her too as well. That was another purpose of my visit. And I think finally I'd like to definitely thank my maternal side of the family in Connecticut, definitely, because they've always been a special part of my visit. And my mom and dad and my brother and my mamas, Neeraj and Iraj, I love them. My Maizu, Sabina, Sagina, thank you so much. My mom, Ira, and my dad, Gopal, thank you so much for always being the biggest supporter and cheerleader, and my brother Gaurav as well, and Grishma. They have been an amazing part of my life, from the hard times to the bad times, to the great times, and to the times now. So I think without family, we don't go places in life. So keep your family engraved in your heart, and I love them. Thank you so much, Dallas family. Thank you so much, America. Thank you so much, In-N-Out team. Namaste, and I hope to come again next year. Lots of love.
supported by
हम लोग मिस